Shucks. Getting ready to go live for sure. Just sending out a couple of notifications. You know what I'm saying? And what we gonna do is we're gonna do it just like that. Why is my face behind this damn block? I don't know. Let's send those up. Let's send that like this. I guess I'm gonna have to move a little bit over like this. That should put me right even further behind the guy. Like, what the fuck is going on? Give me a second. It's crazy because I just moved away from the joint over there, which moves me closer to it over here. So if I move way up on this side, cool. How we y'all need to be? We is there. Let's get it together. What's good, y'all? Today we about to get what's good, you? Today we about to get back into this OTF Vonnie thing. This part two. Hit that share for me one time. Hit that like while you in here. I'm hitting the like button too. It's two of us in here. It should be two likes, my nigga. But anyway, let's get to it.
I'm the Michael Jordan of YouTube. I mean that shit. I told that to Muwop Lawyer. He said, "What do you think you a hero?"
Hey, shout out to Swipe. I'm not a Swipe hater. I've been messing with Swipe before a minute. That Dirty Swipe recipes, Dirty Swipe DC Southside. But shout out to Swipe Trenches News for breaking the internet with this one here. Let's get back to it.
I said, "Nah, I'm more than a hero. I'm the Michael Jordan of YouTube. Watch this.
MJ out this bitch.
Watch this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
So this OTF Vonnie father, one of the dudes with Lil Durk, they trying to say that he is responsible for the whole plot to basically bring down OTF, and he's trying to say he was working on behalf of Lil Durk. This is his father telling everything. So I don't know what's up with the fathers and snitching on the kids these days.
Tell me if you can hear it.
OTF Vonnie Pops.
Can you hear it?
Exclusive.
Can you hear it? This Vonnie Pops. This is Pops. Everybody said them Texas was fake. That's his Pops.
What was it?
Man, my old girl just called me going crazy. Robert, you so I can give you everything you got to do to fix it. I mean, to if you want to go through the interview, I give you everything, but I can't do nothing. I can't go do it. I can't do no interview. I can't do nothing. That my mama just called snapping. That's still your son. Like I told her, fuck him.
Listen, outside of entertainment purposes, I think this nigga wild for coming to the internet telling all this about his son. And the first thing he said was basically because he ain't get paid off the shit. If he would have got paid 9 times out of 10, we wouldn't even be hearing from this guy.
Like I told him, fuck him. That man say fuck his own son. You know it's serious. But I'm gonna explain why he said fuck his son. Hold on. I'm gonna play something real quick for y'all before I go into breaking this shit down, because we finna go through
break that shit down,
shit. We finna go through King Von, the shooting with King Von, with Quando and them by the cop. I'ma explain it all to y'all, and I'm gonna make this shit make sense. Watch this. Don't play with Trenches News. I'm the GOAT of this shit.
Break that shit down,
Ain't none of these bloggers match me on everything and match my hustle on some real shit. And shout out to Nene. Shout out to Nene, because Nene a big part of it. Y'all want Nene to help y'all? Hire her. I heard a nigga say, he only like that because of his wife. So what, nigga? Go and find you one. Go and find you one. You mad because I got a wife and you don't, nigga? You sleeping with the public?
Damn.
Hold on, y'all. I got to get this shit right.
I ain't never heard it say it like that.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with 20.
Yo,
They wanted to get caught. It may sound crazy as hell to you. You know what I'm saying? But this comes along with selling your soul. Jail time. Like I said, what happened with Thug? He said, well, it's bigger than ever. One of the people out there, we got to make him a rat. This is what come along with it.
All right, that.
so again, the father is saying, oh, this some Illuminati shit set up by Lil Durk and the powers that be. If you missed part one, go back and check that out. But on part one, he was basically saying, I want to say, he was basically saying King Von was recognized as a talent before he even got out of jail. The only reason King Von is free is because the Illuminati supposedly helped him beat his case, flew him out to LA, gave him the good meeting, the behind the door meeting. What's up, Slum Dog? What's up, bro? Free my bros, man. Free my bros. I'm on YouTube. Hop on the live, Brody. But yeah. And supposedly, damn, bro, my man in the feds, he just popped.
I'm glad that you brought that up, because
We don't keep going.
Hey, look, for y'all just got on this OTF Vonnie Daddy. Hey, look, don't never underestimate me. Hey, Truth Teller, don't never ask. Hey, look, we are not the same, man. Y'all been on YouTube for 40 years. I came through and crushed the building. Finish.
I ain't gonna lie, Swipe, man. You been spanking this joint, man. Shout out to Trenches News. I've been fucking with you for a minute, my boy.
Sean Vonnie Daddy.
I want to speak on that. All right, now look, now playing out and cooperating. They saying it's
Man, y'all hit that chat. Hit that chat. Where y'all from? Let me know where y'all from.
Rolling, like I told him in text message, everybody gonna have to plead. Because guess what? Now you're gonna have to testify against Brown as he did this, because you saying what your role. I went and bought the guns, I went and gave a ski mask to this person, I gave it. You got to tell your role in it. But if everybody else don't cooperate, then now you got to testify against them. That's why I told him in the text message, everybody gonna have to plea out. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what got to happen. Everybody got to plea. If he the only one that plea out, then that means he got to testify against everybody else. And say,
hey, that's all I'm saying. Hey, look, all you people talking about y'all been to the feds and all that. His daddy just said, in order for Vonnie to take a plea, that means he will have to tell on Lil Durk. If Lil Durk now,
Yeah. Taking a plea and snitching don't mean you go home. It just means you admit your guilt that you was there and you want to work out a deal to get the best time you can. Do not mean that you go home.
don't take a plea behind Vonnie, it's over with. He got to get on the stand and tell the feds exactly what he told them in Durk them face. Hey, look, it makes sense, right? Hey, look, you don't need a lawyer if your homie told he on the stand with his head down like he don't know me though. It ain't no point in getting a lawyer if your homie told. Durk been said this shit, man. Y'all just green. Y'all green. That's Vonnie Daddy saying this shit, not Trenches News. Hey, look, I can't help it, bro.
So because he already said it, does it make it scripted and he just following the script, or does it make it like he cursed himself by putting that in the ether into the universe and then it happened? Or did he just already know he was about to be facing this shit and he was just expressing himself in the music?
I can't help it. Hey, look, and to Seti Nash, you always talking that shit. If Vonnie Daddy would have hit you first, your police ass would have put it up too. You would have ran straight to the internet talking about you got exclusive information. But why when Trenches News get it? Oh, man, the feds got it. The feds gave them the paperwork. But
Seti Nash ass is like the YouTube attorney, man. YouTube attorney at law. He studied at YouTube University. Bro be hitting on all points, though. I can't even take it from him. He be hitting.
But your police ass on the news, telling on the Crips, told on your brother. I ain't never told on my brother, nigga.
Yeah.
I'll call my brother right now. You can't even call your.
It got swiping his feelings, swipe smashing on everybody. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all just came in, hit that like button and shit is. We try to turn up. This gonna be a long live. We get ready to go through a couple of these joints. After we go through like an hour of this joint, we gonna see what's happening with Trap Lil Rose. He just did a new video on it. And you know he considered himself a Von historian or whatever he said, King Von expert. So y'all stick around, hit the like button,
been on the
please.
internet for 7 years.
Hit the like
They've
button.
been saying you told on your brother, and your brother still ain't came out and say, no, man, y'all tweaking. He ain't tell on me. What type of brother you got? Because if my brother, they saying I told on my brother, some motherfuckers, hey, look, hey, bro, I need you to get on here and clear this up. Because we don't even play like that. You hear me? On everything. Like I was saying, man. Like I was saying, I'm going to give y'all a little bit more before I start my journey. Smash that like button. I ain't playing tonight. I am the truth.
Man, you heard Swipe. Smash the damn like button.
I am him. Let me go to my timestamps real quick, y'all. Cause I got this shit timestamp for y'all. What y'all want to hear? Y'all want to hear the plan part? All right, that's at 7:20.
So this is what I'm saying. One thing I learned about this internet shit is this. You get to see that everybody got a price, right? They used to say that when I was a youngin', everybody got a price. Everybody got a price, right? Think about what the hell No Jumper is. No Jumper is literally a platform that pays. No Jumper is literally a platform that pays gang members who, if walking down the street, they saw each other, they would try to kill each other. No Jumper is a platform that pays them to sit across from each other and talk. No fighting, no nothing. So after saying that, saying somebody's father testify on them is not too far of a stretch, bro. Everybody got a price.
29. I got 50. I got an hour of this shit. I got what happened to Von, how they did it, all that shit on this tape. I ain't playing. I'm the truth. I'm telling you. On everything. Stop acting like you me. You not me. You will never be me. You don't get paid enough.
Swipe popping and shit.
All right, here you go. Hold on. Here go the next one.
Get to it, nigga.
Here go the next one. This is called Plan. I marked it down as Plan.
Dang. So these people's literally had a whole plan out for this man. Got him out of jail. I think Von got killed in like November or something, but they paid for the hit in April. They went through all that planning to make this joint look like it was just some random shit.
Hold on.
If you have ever wanted to land a 100 to 150K a year fully remote career in as little as the next 4,
I do, man. Send that info through.
He ain't supposed to be the Lil Woody, but did Lil Woody hurt them? You know what I'm saying? This is what this is. He's going to be the fall guy, or where he can put on him. How coincidence this man got on the RTA sweatshirt? How coincidence that Dirk make write a song, it be the one, it'll be your homie. This is all pre-planned. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Hey, I be saying that, man. I say, man, Dirk been having federal nightmares, man, for the last 5 years.
Everything is already pre-planned because they know this is what's coming along with it, man.
See what I'm saying? This shit, if you on a conspiracy theory minded level, the shit all be planned, bro. It all be planned. It don't be. I'm gonna let them finish.
I know it sounds unreal. It sounds too far-fetched, but I'm telling you, I'm 1,000% for sure. 1,000% for sure. This is what come along with it. Now listen, man, the average scammer know go buy a prepaid card to buy some this and do that and the other. How gonna use a company credit card? How much is a plane ticket? You ain't spend no more than $6,000, $5,000 on plane ticket. You know what I mean? So you could have went bought that and put that and uploaded on a Mickey Mouse card or whatever the case may do. But guess what? Real people know this. We ain't finna get on no plane. We finna drive.
For sure. That's what the first thing I was like niggas say somebody in California, we on the road and we ain't in no cars that's linking back to us because we finna go through a whole bunch of cameras.
Exactly. So listen, I'm telling you, they laid it sound who wanna get caught. That's what the average person is saying. But this what comes.
All right, ho. We gonna switch to this other joint right quick. Hold on, y'all. Don't hit this other joint. Dang, see this shit don't say 3 days ago. This was yesterday when I sold. Damn, Swipe to put up 1 million videos and shit I done got. A little bit. Dang. I think it was this one. Let me see right quick.
Shorty smart as hell on how you thinking about shit. Now let's get on the easy on the down south shit.
Feds or something like that to admit about that you paid a motherfucker, bro. Like, you just got to think about it. Just think like that. Like, damn, this dude say he paid them. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Man, hold y'all. Give me a second.
Hey, the full audio, man, getting I had to send it to an engineer. I sent it to
this nigga Swipe got so many videos, man. I was watching one of them. It was like the
y'all. So everybody who on Patreon.
Let me see. Man, y'all drop it in the comments what y'all think about this situation so far. Y'all think they really went through all this to set up a kill King Von for some sacrifice type shit? And let me know what y'all thinking. And hit the like button, man.
Got it? I'm finna strike them real soon.
You want to support me?
Today, the next day I got there, Track walk in the house on the crutches. He goes to the family room, me and Tasha take Drew upstairs. I bite him. Yeah. This the one. We seen that one that I was just looking at earlier. We watched that the other day. That's part 1. This part 2. That was a little catch up for everybody. This part 2. Basically, throughout all that, he was saying that his son had masterminded the situation. His son was playing Snake. He's the reason why his son was around King Von. And if you look at it from both sides of the coin, as much as he's trying to make it seem like he didn't know, it's really hard to believe that he wasn't part of the setup. Because for real, if he would have got paid, we wouldn't be hearing from him. You know what I'm saying? Swipe unknown live, but it's not Swipe. Stay Fresh 44. It's not Swipe that's saying it. It's Vonnie 5. We're going to get into it, though. But do you think somebody was sitting back in the room? Because he's going to say that. This what he about to talk about is them meeting up to plan how they was going to help Lil Tim get away with deleting King Von. Do you think somebody really was sitting in a damn room plotting this out like this? Step by step? I thought I was Johnny Crockett. I bite him in the room. We go back downstairs. Track snapping on Drew. Like, fuck, you have a meeting without me? I brought you here. No, Unc. I said, damn, well, you can't have a meeting without me. I said, Tasha, Track down here checking the shit out of Drew. So I go back upstairs with Tasha. By the time I come down, I'm on the ass end of the conversation. Track is laying on the couch, and Drew standing above him. He says it's going to come out in the autopsy reports. You know what I'm saying? So they already setting the president what we going to do to help to make sure Lil Tim beat this case. You understand what I'm saying? Because once we find drugs in the system, he off drugs. He got to beat the case. You know what I'm saying? He dealing with a drug-induced killer from Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he got to beat the case. Ain't nobody finna take payment to kill somebody and they finna have to go to jail. So they had to make sure that what's her name, Lil Tim was going to beat the case. Who finna tell me? I don't know how much money they gave him, but I wouldn't.
So you know they kind of provide you with the everything you want to stay lit. Let's say it like that. So you think they like feeding him drugs just in case, not even just in case, feed him drugs on that night to put this plan in progress? Or you think they, I don't know, man. It's a deep ass.
To go get a bag to Lil Tim. This is a fact. We paid Lil Tim in April. We didn't kill him till November.
Dang.
Who does that? I don't know, because Lil Tim could have got killed in between that. How much money they gave him, I don't know. But this 1,000% for sure. Lil Tim never respond on other things because he know everything I'm saying is the truth. for sure. 1,000% for sure. So this is what it is. It's snaked out. It's snaked out. But yeah, man, I need some bread back.
And that's why I stopped talking to him, man, because he implicated himself. He ain't even know. Hey, yeah, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Hey, look, that right there sound like he broken. He got a motive. Sound like he making up a bunch of shit. Oh man, he say Big Dirk them on his ass, man. They got a bag on him. When he told me that, I say, oh man, he must be the motherfucker who they said Dirk threatened a witness. Remember?
Yeah. And how would they know? They only know because his son had to tell him that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He threatened my father life on the line, all type of shit.
Remember they said Dirk is threatening witnesses in their families? They said that in the paperwork. So he sound like that he been threatened. He said it, that he need the money because Dirk and them got money, Big Dirk and them got money, and he don't want to die. But if he gotta die for telling the truth, then he willing to die on everything, bro. That's what he said. He said if he wouldn't have died, hey, another thing, he did put Track out there because he said Track sent him $100. He did say that. He said Track sent them $100, and he was like, "What the fuck I'm gonna do with $100?"
See what I'm saying? Had he got paid, he would not be complaining right now. Hit the like button, y'all. As y'all come in, hit the like button. It's cool. If he would have got paid, we would not be hearing none of this story right now. I'm kind of happy they didn't pay his ass because it's entertaining to see how this shit turned out. I know it's sad that people died. But this is something, if this is fake, if this is all scripted and written just for the hell of it, this is hella entertaining to me, man. I'm just being honest. Man.
He was like, don't worry. I'm finna make sure you go to jail. And that's when he said that Track the one who told them to motherfucking, to wake up Von. He say Track told them that, bro. That's why I started kind of believing, you know, people.
They said Track 100 or 100K Track, whatever his name is. They said bro is the one who shot King Von first. They said he shot King Von first in the leg. Then ran in the building, put the gun in the club, and came back out. Then they started saying Officer Francois was shot. If y'all follow King AK-47 again, slide over there. Here's some shit going on this channel, but
Track cool with Quando now. Track really cool with Quando now. Like they ain't his ops, bro. That ain't his ops. He lying, bro. They would have been nailed Track, bro. They would have been killed Track. Quando now. Them his homies, man. Like if people be saying like shit, like the shit going on with Lil Durk right now. Everybody was just on Lil Durk dick, right? Now that Lil Durk locked up, right? Everybody on Young Boy dick now.
Nah, it ain't that. It ain't that. You know what it is? People starting to realize that this shit be connected to the point where it's like they playing with us. Because if it was all a setup from Lil Tim and Quando Rondo, that mean when Quando was making his diss songs going at Dirk and Dirk was going back, it was all ping pong and the energy and the money of the people.
Y'all don't see the switch? Even Lil Durk homies playing Young Boy now. Y'all don't see it? On everything, everybody changing like jumping ship. Everybody jumping ship on Dirk, bro. Like I swear to God, I'm seeing it. I'm like niggas in the club with niggas like, you know what I'm talking about? If Dirk was out,
DJ US going all the way down there interviewing people from NBA YoungBoy camp. I just still know how you King Von DJ, and it's crazy how he said out his own mouth that he decided, nah, we ain't going out with them tonight. We gonna go home, let them go to the club. And that's the same night Von got killed, and now you doing interviews with these niggas in their city. I don't know. It seemed weird to me too, man.
You wouldn't have seen none of this shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I know people mans and they can make their own decision, but even Young Thug saying, hey, somebody tell Young Boy to call me. But if Dirk was out, you wouldn't have fucked with him.
No, I can't say that because let me tell you, we got Future and Dirk songs. I don't know about too many Thug and Dirk songs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, Thug gave this nigga Young Boy a whole charm with a likeness of him, and not only that, fucking Thug was trying to check him about saying the slime shit.
Lil Baby said he ain't fucking with Young Boy because of Dirk. He ain't getting in that shit. You hear me? Like, niggas was choosing sides, bro. 21 Savage, them, all of them was choosing sides. Now everybody turned on Dirk, bro. That's how I know he ain't coming home, bro. Niggas already got the message from Drew Finland. I can't beat this. I'm telling you, bro. They already got the memo. He ain't coming home. Young Boy finna be the hottest. We might as well jump ship. Dirk ain't coming home. Drew already told us. I don't know what made Dirk get the same lawyer as NBA Youngboy. I don't know why. I don't.
Man, Dirk should have got YSL Steel, man. YSL Steel probably would have did him some justice, man, because dang, I mean, like he said, it ain't no need to get no lawyer if your homie taking a stand on you. His homies is cooking him, man.
I don't know why.
It made me think, is the O Block 6 niggas gonna snitch? I mean, they already going for sentencing. So they ain't snitching.
Man. But I know if Drew lose in trial, I bring that up as a conflict of interest. A motherfucker who been threatening me, I ain't know he represented him. Now, I don't think Dirk can say that because that shit was public record. Yeah, they switched on him, man. I see all the Dirk homies, man, beating Young Boy now. I seen niggas say they going to the concert, goddamn it.
Man, I seen niggas go to the city, get interviews. That shit is wild. For you to say out one breath, you on here trying to check Memo 600 about some shit with Lil Durk, but you supposed to be King Von DJ, but then you go down there and interview the niggas that shot and killed the nigga you supposed to be homies with. So niggas do play the game 50, but that's the industry, you feel? Hit the like button when you come in, man.
Yeah, man, but the truth is, bro, like Vonnie Daddy now trying to throw Dirk under the bus, man. That's who the fuck throwing Dirk under the bus, not Trenches News. He tried to get me to help him, but I ain't helping that bullshit, bro. I don't do that, bro. I ain't biased. I was once BD. You know what I'm talking about? Before Dirk now was claiming BD.
Yeah, they try to throw Dirk ass under the bus. Basically trying to say everything that was done because of Dirk influence and power because he said do it. But that'll make up for the money that Vonnie stole. That'll make up for the shit that all them niggas stole out Von house. Now it do make me question the whole Slide for Von shit because the Slide for Von shit, it wasn't really Slide for Von. It was sliding. Now it seemed like it was sliding to tie up loose ends. So it will be less people to testify. Even down to Mona Duke and them. Because Duke and them had knowledge of the situation. All of them was fucking with 100K track. And then guess what? They wind up getting deleted. Or shot up. You know what I'm saying?
BD. I was BD. You know, I ain't got shit against Lil Durk. He ain't never did nothing to me. In fact, D-Thing was cool. On everything, bro. D-Thing was cool. He was fly. I knew D-Thing before I knew Lil Durk now. On some real shit, hanging around him. He hanging around us, my little homies now. You know, coming from Dunbar, hanging with my homies. On everything, bro. I know D-Thing now, bro. I ain't got nothing against him. I just report about the shit. But Lil Durk, I think he done, bro.
Again, y'all go fuck with Swipe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Swipe for breaking the internet with this.
And then you got Vonnie Father saying this shit, bro. Like, did the feds come and get him already, or is they gonna come and get him? It sounds like they already know this shit if he put it out there like that.
Yeah, it sounds like something that they gonna have to bring up at trial. And I want to ask y'all this: do y'all remember Lil Durk getting his record clean and felonies taken away? So when he go to trial, is he gonna be going to trial with the clean record? Because if this go to with clean record, what I mean is he gonna be seen as like a first time offender because he don't have no record? He got his record clean and he got his felonies taken away. That might help his case.
Von said when he died to question his people. He did say that, man, and that's crazy too. That's crazy too that Von spoke that shit up in existence, man. If I die, the ops don't play with me. He said the ops don't play with me. It was an inside job, man. That's crazy, bro. And then
it ain't crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's like they be knowing this shit, and they be trying to. They can't say it flat out. They been the celebrities, so they kind of like throw little hints at it. Like when YoungBoy was saying he was gonna die in a certain amount of time, and he lost that deal and got another deal type stuff.
all this shit come out with the deity, bro. You listening to what Von said, and then you lining shit up. You hear me? But everything that Von Daddy said, bro, ain't true. I don't believe that shit. Now, I don't believe everything he said. Like the sniper rifle. Why would a nigga kill Von with a sniper rifle or be out there with a sniper rifle to make sure Von dead? But then he gonna testify for Von against Dirt to help
Damn, all them shit. I don't know, man, because the one that had got hit in the head and survived, Louis. I'm trying to figure out what the hell they shot him with because it just like melted half of his head. I ain't being disrespectful or funny. I'm just telling the truth. Whatever they shot Louis with, split his head in half, damn near.
To help Vonnie get out of jail. He said that he wasn't to testify to help Vonnie get out of jail. So why would the hell would the guy Fats want to kill Von and then testify to get Vonnie out of jail? Like, why would he want to do that? Like, that's where it don't make no sense. You just got to break down that shit.
Live, man, so I don't know what y'all got going on.
And yeah, he is asking for money, but Trenches News ain't give him shit. I told him I'll holler at Vlad or I'll holler at somebody who gonna get some money. They'll interview him for that money, you know? But that nigga said $50,000. Ain't nobody finna give your hype ass no $50,000.
Why everybody keep coming up with this number, $50,000 for an interview, man? The first person that get $50,000 for an interview is gonna fuck the game up.
You a hype. Why the fuck would I give you $50,000 when I could just hit?
So is Vonnie dad a hype? I gotta get this other interview. I think Trenches took it down, man. His father was on it.
Fuck, I'm gonna give you $50,000 and you call my phone incriminating yourself, nigga. I'm recording. You hear me? But he knew I was recording. He told me to record it. He said, man, I need you to get this out there, the real story. So he called me. I ain't called that nigga. I don't even know that nigga. Yeah, he a crackhead.
Dang. All right, hold on.
That's why he floating around telling everybody this bullshit story. Telling people these other stories, bro.
So stay fresh. You might be right.
That ain't got on.
Like even
now,
Swipe calling.
And the second murder.
Even Swipe calling it a lot. Ho, I'm gonna put the joint up with the 5 on there. Though. We gonna look at the joint with the 5 on there himself, and we gonna look at the joint with the 5 on there itself right quick. Hold on, let me go back. We gonna look at the joint with the 5 on there talking to itself. For some reason. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, Mo. Hey, let y'all guys.
Hey, you got it in your heart, man. The man is trying to tell us, man, that the man is on the run. Man. The man, I'm not on the run, but his life is in danger, man.
Now, ho, he just went from I ain't giving that nigga no money. I told him I'll plug him into an interview, But now he got the nigga Cash App up.
We all know Big Dirk them got money. We all know that Lil Durk them got money. We all know that everybody he's talking about got money. So let's use our fucking head. If you got some gas on this Sunday, hit the like. Yeah, I'll be asking for money too. If I know I had to run behind this shit, or not even run. Just watch your back. When you talking about niggas with money, it's dangerous, man. So I'm asking y'all, if y'all got it in y'all heart, man, that's big Vonnie Cash out right there, man. Across the screen. If y'all can send him anything, man, y'all send it to him. He about to jump on with us.
Hey, look, that's up to y'all. If y'all want to hit that Cash App and send them people something. If y'all feeling generous, hit my Cash App, send me something. But look, that motherfucker right there, I don't support niggas doing disloyal shit. But I extremely don't support niggas doing disloyal shit to they family, but even more they damn son. So we gonna get back into it though.
Yeah, I'm trying to click the link, but
And I'm finna flash forward a little bit.
This guy named Q. He backdoored his mama. Not only back money. The man went to the funeral. The man got on. That man backdoored his mama for $90,000. Anything is possible, man.
Real Mod Squad. Lotus. That's one. And she chick, I bet she gonna come back to the word. Yeah. Real.
And procedures. You hear me? Policies and procedures. Hey, and one rule is don't rush me, dude. We got motherfucker. As long as I'm gonna be on here, I'll be on here. Like I said, man, if he asking y'all for anything, bruh, if he asking you for money, be right back.
Man, swipe the call the nigga, crackhead, all type of shit.
Yo, let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me.
Yeah.
Let me know if y'all can hear me. Shout out everybody.
Hey, my bad, chat, for taking long as hell to find this. This the right interview. This the one right here. It's the Lunazool. Nigga in here on some $25 bottle shit, and it done kicked in. And then I'm chasing it with hella gas. So look, this the interview I was trying to find. This the one we gonna get into. Let's get to it.
In the chat. Oh, you ain't gotta worry about it. Don't call Danny. You in the sky. Till you touch the sky. Came up on my page looking extra fly, huh? All right, big
Hit the like button.
Yeah, 1 second.
I need all the likes I can.
Some love, man.
Hit the like button.
Like
hit the cash app.
If a motherfucker asking for some anything, bro.
Yeah. Hit the like button. Hit the cash app. The tools and fuse. All that help. Hit the cash app so I can shout y'all out. Hit the super chat so it can pop up on there. I could leave it up there for y'all. We gonna highlight them joints. I'm trying to bring some of y'all up here and get y'all point of view. So drop it in the chat, y'all thoughts, so I can read them joints. I'll bring up somebody, see what y'all think about this shit so far.
A motherfucker need it, man. You hear me? Like, he ain't just asking about no motherfucking bags or none of that. Niggas got money, man.
Man, please stop calling me that. This Hassan. Please stop calling me that.
I forgot it, and it's Friday. Hey, this brother Hassan, man. This brother Hassan, and y'all know who he is. Hey, send his cash app is up there in the screen. You see, I put Big Bunny up there, but it say cash app, money sign, YUNUSKB. That's money sign, YUN to now. You know, so go ahead, Big Bunny, you got the flow.
Still calling him
Hassan, brother Hassan. You know I'm a Christian, nigga. I don't know about all that, man. Brother Hassan, though.
Is it ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. What questions you got for me, Rose?
Yeah,
so
man.
You.
All right. I hope this nigga give an unbiased interview and ask some real questions. Cause I'm getting confused on what the fuck is the truth and what's not.
Hey, can y'all drop his cash app in the comments, my mods? His cash app is running across the screen. Hey, anyways, we want to start off from 2017 because a lot of people they hear your story, but then they mixing it up. Like, for instance, with the lawyer.
Okay.
They think you talking about Drew Finland when they ain't had no Drew Finland money in 2017. I know this for a fact, you know. So explain the lawyer thing, what you was talking about when you said the 300,000 on Breakfast Club.
Okay. Dirk gave Von a chance, brought him to Breakfast Club. He saved Faith. He didn't expose him. The Angela Lee said, whoa, that had to cost a lot of money to beat a case when, you know, and how you beat the case? Von said lawyer. Dirk said out his mouth.
Von ass ain't say lawyer right away. Von hesitated. Cause he was shocked that the nigga asked him, damn, how you beat that? He was shocked. He was like, he was like, I ain't do it. Hey man, drop a slide for Von, man. We in here together.
You think his brother is going to be sitting here with $300,000 worth of jewelry on, and he not had no lawyer? He had a public defender. He had one public defender. Balo wouldn't change his public defender because that public defender was tweaking. Let me give you this though.
All right. Remember I said this very same nigga said that the Illuminati helped King Von beat that case. Now, mind you, from what people were saying, Dirk and Von and them ain't know each other for real. They had associates. Cool. Now, they sound, what's his brother name? Fucking D-Thing. Just switched his public defender. How the fuck do you switch my public defender while I'm going to court? He switched his public defender to the so-called Illuminati public defender attorney, which helped Dirk beat the Von beat the case. And the witnesses showed up there.
Devon, with the heart that he had, once he got some money, he was going to look for his public defender so he can hit him. You know what I mean? Because he's solely thinking it's upon him. But once they seen he was doing numbers and he has natural raw talent, he had to come have that meeting. Once he come had that secret meeting, they let him know we're responsible for beating your case. That's why you seen D-Thing them.
That's why bro was going up so fast. Not because of Illuminati. He had the swag, he had the influence, he had the street reputation, he had the talent, and they can't let somebody like that just break in the industry be uncontrolled. So I understood what he was saying when he was saying niggas like Dolph, niggas like Mo3, they couldn't be controlled and they had to be taken out. And he's trying to say that Dirk was a part of this. And at first it was like he's saying it to free his son, but now it's like he's saying it because he didn't get paid from the shit. So I don't know what to think.
At the courtroom, in the court date, because they knew what was up. This is real. This is not no fake stuff. These people run the world. Why do you think whenever a president gets into office, he has to go to Israel and bump his head against the Jewish wall? Why do you think DJ Khaled is not speaking out against Gaza right now? All the Jews' names are in the contracts.
Same reason the church don't speak about shit that be going on in the hood, but that's another subject.
The Jews run the world, period. And this is what they do. They kill you once you do not submit to their ways. Homosexuality, everything else. Everything is a facade. You think these people are rich. You think this is that. And every so many years, so many entertainers got to die.
And because how niggas be worth 40 and 50 million, 100 million and go to jail and they putting up their mother house for bail, they putting up record company money. What the fuck happened to all these 50 million, 100 million, all these billionaire friends? So it do seem a little, it's like what he's saying partially makes sense. So I feel where Swipe coming from. It's like, as far as the sniper band out there to shoot King Von that night, that's a reach because when they played the audio, niggas would have heard a big ass sniper rifle going off. But then you talking about, it's like a 50-50. Like I said, I think he was with the shit. He just didn't get his cut.
So that's why you seeing these entertainers and all these people dying. And the people that die right away, your Nipsey Hussles, your Mo3s, your Young Dolph, all these people didn't take the deal. So you got to go. And I let Von know from the very beginning.
Man, Dolph said he turned down $22 million. But they said Dolph got hit 22 times. That's crazy.
He only told me so much, but he said, you know what's going to happen. I got 2 years.
Princess.
So what you mean?
Which part cap, Princess? What part cap?
I said, ain't nothing going to happen to you if nothing happened. If nothing happened to me, we going to die at the same time. I said, anytime something happens to someone, it's the person that was close to him. This is what I told him. And he said, ain't nobody close to me but Cuz. This is what he said to me.
Cuz is not Lil Durk. Cuz is Lil Vonnie. OTF Vonnie. That is Cuz. That is in the paperwork that they showed. That is Cuz. He got two names. He got his real name. Then he got OTF Vonnie. Then he got Cuz. So when you hear him say Cuz is close to me, Von was talking about his son.
And let me correct this and let you all know this. When he called his case in Atlanta, and I have text messages to prove it, that why he told, that's not about Big Mike. Von had no cap in his raps. Everything he said was authentic and everything he said was true. So for him to make a statement in his rap, I would have bonded you out. You could have stayed at my house.
Von, that was about his son. I'm about to say, because that couldn't have been about Dirk, because Dirk had money. Dirk could have bonded out when him and Von caught that case. But I tell you one thing, I never seen two niggas on a case together and one nigga looking at his homie like that, supposed to be homie like that, and the other one just like straight ice grilling the judge, scared to look over type shit. I felt right then and there, I was like, oh yeah, they ain't fucking with each other no more. When they showed them walking back in the back of the courtroom, yeah, they ain't fucking with each other no more. I already was hip.
Oh, he ain't had no bond money. He ain't even had no lawyer money. So he can't be talking about this Big Mike case. There's only one person that he can be talking about, and that's Mickey Mouse. And that's period, point blank. Because at the end of the day, Von, he didn't want to expose nobody, but he was going to trial. But guess what? He didn't know he wasn't going to make it to trial. And once he wasn't going to make it to trial, then it ain't going to never come out. And like I said, I got text messages.
I mean, Von taking it to trial, what would it expose? You know what I'm saying? Him taking it to trial, I kind of feel like Von wouldn't have been on no hot shit. So I don't know.
Letting me know and letting the world know who told on Von, because I was in contact with the lawyers. I mean, it's what it is. So you want to put a rat emoji on something.
So shit like that do be cap right there. Because Seti Nash, again, shout out to Seti Nash. He like the YouTube lawyer. Like I said, he somehow got a damn interview with Lil Durk, old lawyer, at that point in time. And the lawyer was saying, there's no way possible I would tell somebody that my client is snitching. Why would I do that? And that makes a bunch of sense. So I kind of feel like that's cap right there.
Somebody put that rat emoji on Lil Durk. That's just bottom line.
Hold on, OG. Hey, I need y'all to smash that like button. I need y'all to hit his cash out.
You heard him. Do both of those, please. Smash the like button and hit the cash out. We got 9 people in here. Can we get 9 likes, please?
Man, I need y'all to hit this man cash out, bro. The shit that he doing is dangerous, bro. But if it's some backdoor slimy shit going on, bro, that's not honorable, bro. That shit not honorable, man, on everything. So smash that like button. Hey, I want to mention this. I want to mention what you just mentioned. Hey, I was listening to it, and people kept on sending me the song saying that about, hey man, this about Big Mike. This about Big Mike.
And then I ain't gonna lie, Von was talented, so he could have been talking about all their ass in them verses. You know what I'm saying? He was putting that shit together. He could have been talking about all their ass. He had a representation of each one of them in the video, if you want to be honest.
Then I had to listen to the song. You know, I had to really listen to it. And I know Von don't cap. I know he let me go doing shit too.
Latoya Foster. Shout out Latoya Foster. Hey, listen. How you gonna be mad they put the rat emoji on your son face and then turn into the biggest rat ever? On like, you even snitching on the Illuminati. That nigga hot. I ain't gonna lie.
2-3 homicides. So I know for a fact that he ain't capping. And when what you said made sense. Why would he be talking about Big Mike if he couldn't bond himself out? If he didn't have a lawyer, how can he do anything for Big Mike? So it can't be talking about Big Mike or Trey 5 because Bond never had the money.
And he ain't have a house when the shit happened with Big Mike. He was staying with his mother or somewhere in Parkway Gardens. He was a young nigga. He didn't have a house with a nigga. Come on now.
Then he never had the money. So I believe I'm kind of going with you on that one. But
that ain't even no counter to it. That's simple. It's easy. He doesn't cap in his raps. You can't bond me out. You can't stay at my house if I don't have a house, and I don't even have money for a lawyer. So it's no it's one way or the other. You going with me or you ain't. It's just it, and that's the way that I'm giving it to you. You can't have a decision between that. He put the gray tracksuit on him. He put the OTF chain on him. Let me explain something to you. OTF for Von, that meant only Troy family. That's what that meant for Von.
So Memo 600 said some interesting shit on DJU. He said Lil Durk is not OTF. I think OTF stood for something else. And Lil Durk took OTF and made the record label Only the Family, but that's not what it stood for. Mamo 600 said he is OTF, Lil Durk is not. Hold up.
It didn't mean only the family. It meant only Troy family. Because when he had that tattoo on his hand, I said, what's going on? What's up with this? He said, that mean only Troy family. Yeah, they think it's OTF, but that means only Troy family. That's what that means.
For sure. Hey, I want to ask you a question. You know, I dig and do my homework. I ain't like the regular motherfuckers. Do you know a guy named by the name of Scott?
You talking about the lawyer, Scott?
A Von lawyer, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I know him very well. That's who I have text messages from, letting you know that he told.
Yeah, I had called him and confirmed, like, you got some things confirmed. He couldn't tell me shit, but you know how a person could tell you without telling you, you some shit. Like, yeah, I do believe that picture of Von in the courtroom,
Now, if you just heard Swipe, who considered himself a journalist, say that he could not get any information from the lawyer, I'm trying to tell you, I done had to try to talk to my brother's lawyer. They not finna give you no information unless that person that's locked up give consent written or to his lawyer at that point in time. And then the lawyer really not gonna tell you shit. He gonna tell you some basic shit to get you out his face for real. So I kind of don't. Him saying that he went and talked to the lawyer, I kind of don't see that.
It's a video of Von in the courtroom, and Lil Durk smiling with his lawyer like it's all gilly and fun. And Von, he ain't see shit funny. Whatever he mumbled to him, it was some serious shit. It was some serious shit in that courtroom when he mumbled to him like, "What the fuck is you doing?" It looked like he said, "I'm going to trial." That's what it looked like Von said. I don't know if he said it, but it looked like he kind of said something about trial. But
I was there with him.
Yeah, man, when they showed that clip on the news, that was wild as shit. That clip right there looked like, damn, they really, they ain't gonna be fucking with each other. And kind of they did. When that shit, after that shit was over, even though they had to stay away from each other for legal reasons, the music that Von was dropping while he was on the ankle brace in the house just totally didn't have nothing to do with Lil Durk anymore.
Can you let us in on the case, because the records are sealed? I try to get the records, they sealed, and everybody's saying that they beat it. Like
it's nothing that I can let you in on the case because I have no knowledge of. This is what I do know. We both co-defendants. You on house arrest, I'm on house arrest. How they take Durk off house arrest and leave him on? So he got freed up off house arrest, and Von didn't get freed up off house.
That don't necessarily mean Durk snitched. Von record is fucked up. Durk record might not be as fucked up as Von. So with this type of case, Von might qualify to only be free because he could be on house arrest, whereas though Durk don't have to be on house arrest. He could just get out. So that don't necessarily prove that Durk snitched.
House arrest. Okay, maybe because Von caught the Uber driving case, we'll just leave fate for that and say that that's why he didn't get off house arrest as well. But
exactly.
That's what it was all about. He got off house arrest too. I mean, it's just what it is. I can't dig into that because I don't have any hardcore facts. But the song "Why He Told," that's evident right there. Why you put a gray Nike tech suit on him? Why you put an OTF on chain on him? Anybody that knows me know that Von got the word Mickey Mouse from me. My word.
Now, on the other side, if Von wanted to take it to trial, if Von wanted to take it to trial and Durk wanted to cop the plea, it probably will look like, I don't know why you told, nigga. I don't know, man.
You know what I mean? It's simple. Von, you outstayed my house. Why are you lying? You ain't even had no bond money for yourself. So we can go on past that and go to something else. That's easy. We can't stay stuck on that because that's garbage. Anybody that got any scruples can understand that that's what that is.
All right, so
I don't know.
We seen that the state's attorney said in the paperwork that if Von Bennett was alive, that
he would be charged
and not Durk or Zoo. So
there you go, right there. She just clarified. What more do we got to elaborate?
Did say Zoo too. Now, I don't know. It could have been about Zoo, because Zoo wasn't fucking with Von when Von came home on that shit. Von was on some fucking with a couple niggas he was fucking with.
Elaborate on that first. She just said it. We can't stay stuck in one place. We understand that everybody ain't gonna get it and everybody ain't gonna see it. God doesn't reveal, everybody can't see things. You know, some gonna catch it and some ain't gonna catch it. Like I said, the song is enough.
Right.
The song is
Right.
enough. It's no cap in his rap. None. It's what it is. So let's go to something else. Yeah.
All right, so we gonna get into it. We really
Let's
gonna
get-
get into it. Hey, I need
Let's get into it. Hit the like button. It's 9 people in here. Let's hit the like button, gang. We all chilling in here on a Sunday. I know y'all got some guys. I got some Luna Zoo. There's some little slight shit. I got some good guys. Hit the like button. We coolin'.
need y'all to smash that like button, and I need y'all to hit Brother Hassan Cash App, man. I need y'all to hit him because he going up against them some elites, and I need y'all to help him out, man. Whether it's gas money, travel, whatever he got to use it for, bro. Like, we need to help him, bro, because he just telling this truth, man. You know, hey, we want to get into what like outside looking in, we thinking like from watching the videos and shit, we thinking like,
hey, shout out to Swipe, man. Swiper Jordan. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe his shit too, man.
with the money Von passing out, it's all good and everything, and then all of a sudden we hear stealing. And then you come out and confirm the stealing, more stealing. You hear me? Like, we already been hitting about the.
So I'm gonna keep it 100. I was watching King AK-47, and he had somebody come up there, and the dude made great sense. He was like, if we been out here with bruh all this time he been in that line and we been doing shit, we gotta go in his house and get the evidence out before the police come and kick this motherfucker in and find all these guns and shit. And the police 9 times out of 10 was gonna take all that shit anyway. So, I mean, in the hood, I have seen shit happen where as though, man, a nigga might be down, hurt, for the ambulance come or the police come to get him. Niggas that take his money and shit up off him, you know what I'm saying? Now, if it's a good nigga, you know what I'm saying, they might slide it to a family member. But 9 times out of 10, niggas take that shit, nigga, you about to go to jail or your ass might die. What the fuck? I done seen that type of shit. So for them to run in the house, yeah, they probably did do some grimy shit by taking a bunch of his shit, stealing from their man. But on the same hand, if it's all them dogs like they had, like they be on, all them pew-pews in there and shit, and there's drugs in there, when it's a shooting, especially some high profile shit like that, a couple bodies got dropped, they run it in that address in under 14 days. If you just caught a gun charge, it's 14 days with some shit like that, or they coming up in there.
Stealing. And then you said, yeah, what's going on? Now, we all know Von as like a go-getter, a boxer, killer, whatever you want to call him. Whatever the world want to call him. Like, what was all that about? Like, what was that? Like, how did it start? Like, how did your son get on the account?
He put them on the accounts. He put them on the accounts due to me. You know what I mean? This is what he did. He put them on the accounts due to me, and that's just what it is. I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, he put them on the accounts due to me. So therefore, he owned all the accounts, but he taking all the money out the account, putting the money in a safe deposit box. But guess what? Von don't know he finna get killed. And now you're gonna be able to go to the safe deposit box and clean all the money out without Von.
Damn, I don't know, man. When it comes to them safety deposit boxes in the bank, only person going in that joint is the person who box it is. I don't know too many banks that's letting more than one person have access to the safety deposit box. I don't know. If y'all know how shit work, if I'm fucking it up, if I'm missing it, let me know.
You know what I mean? It's just what it is. It's simple. We got to establish motive. Money is motive. Toll is motive. You know what I mean? The world find out that this dude told on this dude before he died. Who doesn't want their best friend to tell on them after they die so that they don't have to go to jail? You'll be a fool. I'm not a friend. If you my co-defendant and I die and I don't want you to tell on me, what type of friend am I?
I don't know. How y'all feel about that? Telling on your homie after they did, letting your homie take all the charges after he did. What y'all think about that? Y'all think that's some grimy shit? Y'all think that's snitching? Like, what y'all think about that? I don't know.
So forget all them other people talking about he shouldn't have told because dude did. Now, what y'all don't know is he told before he died.
Damn. Shit. Exclusive. Hey, y'all. Hey, smash that.
Dang. So he saying is Dirk snitched on King Von that Atlanta shit before Von even died. If he snitched on him, then what's the point in killing him to avoid him coming to trial? If that's what they trying to say. Shit don't make sense. I don't know.
That like button, man. Smash that like button. Hey, we need to be hitting that money sign YUNUSKB, the cash out, man. Hit big money. All right. So now we're gonna start. Now we're gonna get into the scheme and the plot. Like,
Hold up, man. We only got 3 likes. It's only 4 more people. Just hit the like button for me, man. God damn. Put me in the algorithm one time. Latoya said the dad lied. You feel like he lied? You feel like he lied?
we knew everybody know that Von he flew too fast off the gate. Like, he rose to stardom fast, man. Faster than anybody in the city, faster than anybody we know, bro. He shot out there. So what did what can you explain that to us? Like, you was on a ride with them.
Some people that were in the music industry before me, they tried to make it seem like that the industry put a machine behind him to push him like that.
Nah,
but I talked
that was
to
just lit.
Laro, Katie Got Band's people before everything happened, because Laro grew up with me and Von's dad, and I know he knew the music industry. So therefore, I took the contract and everything over there to him so he could look at it. And Laro will attest to this. Everything that happened with Von, as I told Von, I knew your daddy. I know how you captivate. I know how your daddy captivate people's hearts. I know that he was a people person. So I knew.
So the whole time he was best friends with King Von's father. And Vonnie didn't know Dirk or King Von, but since King Von was now in Atlanta, he told his son Vonnie, who was in Atlanta, to go link up with Dirk and King Von. So that's why he signed what he signed about Von father.
Knew right away. Everything that I said happened, but like I said, a friend of mine who's in the music, and she said they had a machine behind him, but I know this. He was natural, raw talent. This is what this was, natural, raw talent. And he had the look, he had everything, because I asked him about, because I like Rollo Rodriguez, and I said, man, why he said, man, he ain't got the look. He don't look right. He ain't got it. You know what I mean? Because I like his music. Like, he don't have it. He don't got the look. And Von had the complete package. So like I said, once they seen him doing numbers, then they invited him out to California, so therefore he can, see what's what, and that's it.
They invited him out to California, make him take that oath, or at least try to. And I'm guessing Von bucked the system on some shit like Dolph did. Because from what he's saying, Von wasn't signed to OTF, but they kind of showed that he was. But then he also said Von didn't have a 360 did. Now, Von was signed to OTF. OTF is signed to Coke Boys and some whole other. It sounded like 3 people. So that means Von probably is about to get worked out his money.
Man. So leading up to before Von getting killed and all that, when they was like, was it any beef in between anybody? Like, what? Like, I understand.
I mean, whatever beef it was, this is beef that had to be created. This is beef that had to be created because we have to have a controversy. Controversy sells records.
That go back to what I was saying about Lil Durk, Lil Durk, NBA Youngboy, and Lil Durk and Lil Tim, and Quando Rondo. Them going back and forth like that. It just was all to create a little bit of beef so they could get some money and get some views.
So whether or not Biggie and Pac was really beefing or whatever, who really knows? But like I said, controversy sells records. Whether or not NBA Youngboy and Von, this the beefing and the girl and this, that, and so all this stage has to be set. But everybody that's in the music industry, they all in the same club. They're all in the same club. How does NBA Youngboy have Drew Finland for his lawyer? You know what I mean? This is just what this is. Everybody in the same club. The elites is with the elites, and the lawyers are plugged in as well. Because at the next day after the murder, once I got to Georgia, Track walking in on the crutches, me and I look at him. He will hop into the family room and sit down because he's unconscious, but he leave me and Tasha and Drew Finland behind him. So I hurry up and take Drew upstairs.
None. I will say this. Them rich people, they be having the same attorney because they spending a certain amount of money. So yeah, it's crazy for the same lawyer to be working for ops, people that's supposedly killing each other, trying to kill each other. That's hella crazy. But on the same hand, I mean, how many lawyers is it to represent them super rich guys like that?
Yo, live. Yo, live. Hey, he come. Yeah, somebody try to call his phone. He gonna come back in. I just told him. Yo, sound out. Smash that like button. Hold on, y'all. Hey, come back. Go out in the comments. What y'all want me to ask him, man? What y'all want to know? Put in the comments.
Hey, so how many of y'all think he lying so far? What y'all think? Y'all think he lying, he spending us? Y'all think he part of the program? What y'all think so far? I don't know. He saying too much stuff that makes sense for it to be just all lies. So maybe it's some of it's lies, some of it's the truth. What y'all think though?
Put in the comments. Make sure y'all cash app him too, man. Yeah, put your. Nah. You gotta go back. You gotta go out. Oh, we finna talk about. Hey, guys.
Everybody be asking me, man, does the Bluetooth actually work?
Bro, you get a month for.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Will that Bluetooth work, y'all?
So you can continue. You can continue, brother Hassan.
Where was we at?
We was talking about we was talking about the hate up before Von got killed. Like what made them start
Oh,
plotting
okay.
on his
Let me give you how easy this is, as everyone has been saying, because I've been reading some of the comments. So Dirk made Von swing on Quando Rondo. Let me paint a scenario for you, and you just use it with any one of you all. If I'm in Swipe's DM and I'm DMing him, telling him when I see you, I'm gonna beat you and I'm gonna do this, and I'm DMing Swipe for the last 2 weeks. I even went to Swipe baby mama job and said something to her. This, that, and other. You know.
So they only know where his baby mother work at because, like he said, his son was cool with them. And guess what? The baby mother that I think they talking about, Von last baby mother from on King AK-47 shit, they saying that the nigga Vonnie was sleeping with her, allegedly. Sent her to Von. I'm guessing she just got pregnant by King Von.
And now a person tells Swipe, come on, let's go to Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? But we can't take no pistols in Home Depot, but so Home Depot security, they be tripping. You know what I'm saying? So we can't take no pistols in there. And guess who Swipe see walking out of Home Depot? What's the first thing Swipe gonna do? This is simple. Everything was said. As they said, he took the bait. You know what I mean? We've been fueling this for, let's just say we've been fueling this for months. And then I know Swipe ain't like that.
Ain't no let's say. They killed Von in November. From what you say, y'all paid the nigga Lil Tim in April. Ain't no let's say they've been fueling this for months. They have been fueling and plotting this for months.
You know, I'm just using this for staying. I know he ain't like that, and you trying to, you know what I mean? Man, come on, man. I heard this little boy. It's a little boy, a little kid. You know what I'm saying? It's a kid, and now you put us both at the same place at the same time, and I ain't got no firearms, and you didn't disarm my whole crew. Except for Slutty, because Louis had to end up going to get a pistol. Everybody was disarmed. Von's personal security guard didn't even shoot his gun. Muwap was constantly telling Von's personal security guard, shoot him, shoot him, because nobody had a gun.
And the one gun this nigga had that shot Lil Tim jammed up. That's the crazy shit.
Tupac was steady telling him, shoot him, kill him, shoot him. And you can hear it in the videos that just came out, that this is what it is. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. I mean, so at that point, everybody was in on this, man. You know what I mean? Everybody was in on it. That's just what it was, and it was his time to go.
When got that man out of jail, and he couldn't be booked. I mean, he couldn't be. I don't know. I guess he couldn't be boxed in. They had to take him out.
That's it. It was his time to
You
go.
gotta check out part
It ain't
one.
nothing we can do about it. And the pen has been lifted. The pen has been lifted. The pages is dry. You know, so it's what it is. That's all we can do.
All right,
You know,
okay.
but ain't nobody
So,
gonna
everybody
can't
definitely
put
gonna know.
"Long live King Von" and "Free
For
Dirk"
sure.
in the same sentence, because that's an oxymoron. You know what I mean? And I'm tired of that. So when, like, I let the people know, when it's a loss of life, you got to pick a side, and this is just what it is. And all the Muslims.
But he didn't pick his son's side. So you telling me you pick a King Von over your blood son because your son didn't break you down some of the money? That's fucking crazy.
My heart is beautiful, and if any Muslim got something bad to say about me, they hating and they don't like me. This is just bottom line. All the Muslims knew about this way before it got to the internet, because technically this is wrong with me exposing my brother's faults.
And your son.
Abdul Haq, Big Dirk, who taught me Arabic, who was teaching me Deen, who knows what.
So Big Dirk is the one who put him into Islam, and he was best friends with King Von's father, which in Chicago, which kind of made me think King Von and Dirk probably did grow up together.
Way more Islam than me, who I look to as a big brother and someone that I could learn from. A person who I sent money to in jail, a person to whom I gave D-Thang my vehicle so they can go down there and see him numerous of times. Give him my vehicle, constantly sending him money. Even when picked him up from the halfway house in Springfield, I did. And for me not to be able to have a conversation.
So he kind of implicating himself in a lot of stuff, because if what they came out and said is true, that D-Thang is the one who put the hit or green light the hit on FBG Duck and not King Von, and he's saying he was giving his car to D-Thang and them, he might be knowledgeable to information on that, so the feds might do snatch his ass up.
Conversation with me, you, and your son and my son across from the table together so we can fix this. Because no one is perfect. I probably would have backdoored somebody at 22 years old and I got $4 million in my pocket and I don't know the person and we ain't grew up together. How easy is that? Especially if you grew up in a...
That nigga Von signed for $4 million. Damn, nigga.
Snake Atlanta, you ain't grew up in Chicago where people got principles and morals and this, that, and other. You know what I mean? And as I said before, and let me clear this up, because I said I abandoned my son. No, I was a provider for my son. My son had Versace. My son had D&G, all this stuff at 3 and 4 years old. He had a $3,000 motorcycle at 3 years old.
Man, you could put all that money into a bank account for little bruh and let it build if you really was getting money like that. All that buying little kids D&G clothes and all that shit, that is you trying to dress your kids like you. Females do that shit all day. I remember my son mother text me for his second birthday party, and she said, I got 2 shirts I want one for his birthday. Pick which one you gonna get. I'm like, what's the shirt say? Send him. It was a Versace shirt and a damn Gucci shirt. One was $250, one was $350. I said, I don't even got no damn Versace and Gucci shirt. Why am I about to buy this nigga a Versace and Gucci shirt to put cake on at a 2-year-old birthday party? She got mad about that shit.
So the first little pocket rockets that people was ever getting. So I was a provider for my child and didn't know how to raise my child because I wasn't a father. I was just a young kid busting that had a baby and thought they're giving the baby mama's money and this, that, and other. But let me give you this. I took my kid's mama to child support. I was paying child support to my kids, but I'm paying and giving a money order. I go to jail, credit, and put it there as a debt. You only got to pay $120 a month towards this. $25,000. She ain't never had this much money in her life. She called, oh, you abandoned your son. And you no, my son would have never been in the position that he was in if it wasn't for me. Stations that I've been talking. You took me with you because you know I wasn't gonna let nothing happen to you. If they decided to backdoor you and take the money and whatever the case may be, that's why you took me with you. You know.
Yeah, so he trying to say is he didn't know that him and his son was taking the hit money to put the money on Von head, the little Tim. He saying they just pulled up, gave the nigga Tim some money, and you know what I'm saying, pulled off. He's saying is,
You know what I mean? But once you knew, I knew everything and this, that, and that.
his son bought him because they didn't know him as OTF op. So being as though they don't know him as OTF op, and that's the father. If something happened, the father gonna go hard for the son. You know what I'm saying? He gonna stand on 10 for his child. But he can still make this drop off because he going around the ops. But they don't know that this nigga not supposed to be there type shit.
You go through somebody.
Basically, it's nobody to go back and tell Von that Von he was over there handing money to Lil Tim, so he took his father because father supposedly ain't know nothing about the situation.
Somebody else. You ain't got to make sure I'm good, but you got that much hate in your heart, or you let your mama poison you that much against me, or whereas I don't deserve nothing. You don't never got to tell me what you did. You know I know what you did because I let you know what it is, but you still deny it. But guess what? You done went hit one of our cousins. Hey, shoot at the pops and tell him it's a loan. Woo, woo. I know he ain't gonna pay you back. Woo, woo. But shoot at the pops. You know what I mean? Because he fucked up right now.
And there it is right there. That's why I'm saying I don't respect the shit. You doing this because you saying on one hand King Von was like your nephew and his father was your best friend, but your son supposedly set him up to get killed, and you coming to light because your son getting called a rat online and you fucked up and need some money. And I look at it like, if the other people in Chicago and the other people in O Block do know what happened and they didn't say nothing publicly, they probably is on their ass in Chicago, especially if the son getting looked at as a rat now with the little Dirk shit and he needs some money to move or get the fuck out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So that'll be able to keep my mind off of it because I'm keeping busy. You ain't got no money. You can't keep busy. I'm taking care of Von's daughter, make sure she good, everything.
Why he taking care of Von's daughter? And Von's estate was obviously worth at least $4 million.
Everything. So, but like I said, Von won. So at the end of the day, it's really my feelings that's hurt and this, that, and other. Because if it's solely about Von, he won. And like I said before, there's not a Muslim in the world.
Von ain't won. I'm pretty sure he'd rather be back in O Block broke than where he at now. Dead. You know what I'm saying?
World that's not gonna tell you he didn't win. And people talking about he killing this, that, and other. He didn't kill no more after he became a Muslim. This is a fact. He became a Muslim August 6th. This is when he became a Muslim.
Didn't he die like August 20th or November or something like that? And he was on house arrest.
So anything between that, anything behind that, he clean. His slate is clean. So God forgive everything. And as I said before, Quando Rondo, he's my brother. He wasn't Muslim at the time. He took his shahada. I forgive him because I want to be forgiven. And if Allah forgive people,
But you just said in video 1 out your own mouth that you mad because you can't do nothing to the person that killed your nephew. And now you talking about you forgive him because he Muslim. These niggas is wild.
I'm not going to forgive him. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is.
Hey, look, I can't tell y'all this. Sabrina, shout out to Sabrina Brown. Hey, Von people vouch for him on everything, bro. They vouch for him. Mona Lisa vouch for him on everything. They vouching for him, you know. So that's why I say a lot of people just fans of this shit. So they just fans. I'm
gonna give you this. His mother will vouch for me. I ain't gotta put her in it, but we don't need nobody to vouch for me because I'm who I am, and it's just what.
I mean, we haven't heard the mother come out and say how she felt about the situation at all. Meanwhile,
it is, you know what I mean? And anybody over there in O Block got something bad to say about me, I guarantee you they better watching. Anybody in O Block got something bad to say about me, know this, they on the other side. This is a fact. This is a fact. There's no gray area to it. This is 100% truth. Anybody in O Block got something bad to say about me, they on the other side. Yeah, a lot of them might not like that I took it to the internet and I'm telling and I'm this, that, and other. But guess what? Y'all supposed to be real deal steppers. Y'all let that dude come take a picture in front of the mural, and y'all knew.
So when he say let that dude come take a picture in front of the mirror, I wonder if he talk about his son or Lil Durk. Because it sounds like he's saying y'all let my son come over there and take a picture in front of the mirror, and y'all ain't dog him.
About this soon as I got back to Chicago, who was behind this? What's taking y'all so long?
Hold on, Freeze. You moving too fast, man. You just move too fast. First, I want to say, you just said, dude came to the mural, and I think I know what you're talking about. You talking about when all the guys took a picture in a group together, right?
Yeah, in front of the mural. Is you crazy? And y'all know that this dude is responsible. His brain should have been left right.
Damn, double damn. I was about to say damn that all of them know that he responsible, but double damn that you want them to like dog him out like that. And I'm saying that gotta be a son or Lil Durk, one of the two.
Like that, stop for a lot. I hope I don't get in trouble for that, but that's what it is. If y'all good real deal steppers, you know what I'm saying? That's it. There ain't nothing else to talk about. And then, like I said, y'all take the bread, went away from the block, and you don't hit one person over there, make sure he good. So guess what? When Duke have a birthday, Gleesh have a birthday, we can all go out of town and kick it. Woo-woo. Because guess what? I'd have hit somebody over there with a meal. You know what I mean? So the block good. So we ain't got to be celebrating our lives and this, that, and other. But
dang. I told y'all everybody got a price. For the people that was in here since earlier, everybody got a price. He's saying basically $1 million would have bought the O Block people silence and his silence just to make sure the block was good. That's crazy. Because if they would have let bruh stay, he was taking off. I think they would have made some millions with bruh.
But guess what? When people die, this moves you up. So dude done been in jail. How many people done died? How many O Block chains done left? So this gonna move you up when you in that. This gonna move you up in that circle. These O Block chains, these is valuable bodies.
Dang.
So you never know where them hits came from. Yeah, dude them might have did it, but guess who sent them? Dude them probably really sent them because this the type of chess games that they playing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I be listening. I'm sure a lot of y'all do too, but I be listening to that Chicago stuff and them niggas is on some snaky shit. They be on some snaky shit. I got a cool homie from Chicago. That's my man. He a loyal nigga, but it be seeming like the back door is no back door. It's just a hole in the wall back that motherfucker.
Hey, Seth Proactive. He said yesterday you said if you pay you take everything back. Now what he's saying is let me
explain.
Right,
You don't have to explain.
Yeah, you
right.
If you pay me, shit. This is the blood money. This is what Islam says. And you got to make Toba with God. If you just want to pay me and give me $2 million for killing my nephew, then that's what you do. And you don't ask God for forgiveness, then that's on you. Islam says you have, or I could forgive you.
You see what I'm saying? If you gonna pay me $2 million to kill my nephew, then that's what it is. Like, niggas how much was the hit on Duckhead? I thought they said the Duck hit was 100,000. They put $1 million on Von Head. That's fucking crazy. 2 million. What the fuck? I don't know.
But I'm not finna forgive you for killing my nephew for someone who was good and this, that, and other. I'm not gonna forgive you. Y'all got the bag. Y'all could have been dropped the bag off. Here, go on, go somewhere. You know what I mean? Go on, go somewhere. You know, nephew won. You know, you led him to Islam. You go on here, go somewhere. Here you go. And it's up to them to make Toba.
Led him to Islam and killed him. And the reason he's telling this is because he did not get paid. This shit is wild.
But this is repentance to God. God forgive everything except for associating partners with him. Saying Jesus is God, saying Jesus is the Son of God, saying God appeared in the person of Master W.D. Farrar Muhammad. God is above his creation. Ain't no such thing as what's up, God? No. We got to eat, sleep, shit. None of that. You don't have the right to call no human being God. So that's the only thing he doesn't forgive. So it ain't right for me to say that I'm not going to forgive somebody, but you got to play the blood money. This is what Islam say, because this.
Hey, do anybody know any type of shit of what he's saying Like what he saying? OM Grizzly. I ain't playing news anchor. My shit is literally I'm just cooling. But yeah, what you think though? How you feel about it?
This is a celebrity, and y'all think I'm a nobody, but I'm connected to the higher power. Y'all ain't got to pay the blood money. Y'all been knowing about this. And the imam down on 39th Street, he said to Zul Karnain, no, he didn't give King Von his shahada. That's what he said. It's a video out there right now. I got the receipts. This is a shahada that was given over the phone with him. And Muwap can testify to that. Louis is no longer here. Muwap can testify because he was in the car with us when
they rushed his shahada. Man, can anybody validate any of that type of stuff he's saying? Is it saying that in the Quran where as though if you kill a Muslim, you gotta pay for it with money or like that sounds so crazy to me, man.
we was on our way to the airport, but I got the telephone records to show that I talked to him on this particular day. I just gave y'all the date when he took his shahada, so I can pull the phone records. And here's the imam phone number. He changed his phone number like he changed his underwear, but I guarantee you somebody still got one of his old phone numbers, and we're gonna find the phone number in my call log. This is the day that he gave him his shahada. So inshallah, he'll make a video and come back and correct that because I just brought it to his intention.
This
Shit,
game,
I'm finna have to like this J again.
you're not ready for it.
But it's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what it is.
All right. Hey, look, we got a couple of people that we wanna talk about because they surround this situation with King Von, and one of them is the thing with Kayla B, because Kayla B just actually came out and said that everybody laced in Chicago and all that because of what you telling, but she's saying that because I'm
gonna get him clear.
She's saying it about a hard drive that she's supposed to steal from Von, her brother.
Okay, go ahead. You said about the hard drive. She said it. She said I went and got the hard drive and gave it to who it belonged to. She said I gave it to Dirk. She said it. It's on live when she's driving in her Range Rover. What are you talking about hard drive? She went in the bedroom. We don't know nothing.
I wonder is the hard drive under contract, like them saying any music that he make belong to OTF, and that's why she's saying it belong to Dirk type shit.
Nothing about nothing. Me and his family don't know nothing about no music stuff. We don't know nothing about no music. She went right in the room, got the hard drive, and then got on live and said she gave the hard drive to Dirk. Or gave it to his people. She didn't say Dirk. She said she gave it to his people, and his people, which is my son. And then my son gave it to Dirk. And then I text my son. I told him, I said, make sure you put the hard drive. Don't give it to Track, because I thought he was gonna give it to Track.
Man, nigga, Track greasy, man. Officer Jameson Francois. That's that nigga name. I'll never forget that shit.
Text me back. Like I ain't gonna give it to him. And the hard drive had over 3,000 songs on it. So that's why Dirk and sounding like Von now. R. Kelly wrote Fortunate, but Maxwell sang it.
How Von record 3,000 songs that fast? 3,000 songs in that little bit of time, that is consistent all day recording. Like you gotta be recording like 10, 15 songs a day.
R. Kelly wrote Fortunate, but Maxwell sang it, so that's why he sounded like him. That man had over 3,000 songs.
Damn. 3,000 songs. Hey, I seen a couple people came up, man, including Track 100. I seen a lot of motherfuckers come up after Von died, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kayla had said that, so it is true to the, well, she did say it herself.
I'm gonna give you this. Kayla, my niece. It is what it is. She my niece. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what it's what it is. She my niece. You know what I mean? My son is the orchestrator. She just got baited in. She my niece. So you got to go to the person who was throwing the baits, and you got to go to the person that was paying, but who my son worked for.
So so it's either you want your son free, so you're trying to put it all on Dirk. It's either you didn't get paid, so you want the money, so you telling, or you saying you fucked up emotionally about what happened to Von, and it's on your mind. Either way, I'm trying to figure out how you skipped over your son. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know, man. He still ain't
Bottom
saying nothing
line.
about how he feel about his own damn
That's it.
self.
You know what I mean? But it's all
Don't
good.
lie, your son the jack of the jacks, man. He the jack of all trade. He done got every.
Man,
Hey, look,
listen, I call him steroids. He's me on steroids. He's me on steroids. The man is cold blooded, but he ain't got no heart. His heart ain't shit. His heart ain't shit.
See
But
what I'm
inshallah,
saying? EJ dog his son out like that, man. I can't respect that shit. I can't respect it at all.
God changed it and he makes sincere Toba. I listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I got an hour and 50-minute recording between me, him, and his mama and some other people. Secretly record stuff for law. And this
Now, why is you secretly recording the meeting between your son, his mother, and some other people? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's saying to me like he was with the shit, he just didn't get paid. It ain't no way around it. You know what I'm saying?
is in Georgia though, so that might be admitted. I'll let him know right now. I let him know I ain't raised my son, this, that, and other. He got lowered in. Guess what? Junior, we gonna get him. Let's lay down. We gonna get him. You know what I mean? It's all good. We forever locked in. But you gonna take over people that's not family against family. That we can't do that. Family is being family forever. It's forever. But if you going with them outside of your daddy, come on, you tripping. And everybody that see him, everybody, man, that nigga just like you. He just like you.
Exactly. Y'all just alike. Y'all just a fucking like. He going with people outside of you, you going with people outside of him. You ain't had no relationship with him, so you can't even really blame him. You know what I'm saying? He been getting how he live.
Just like you, walk like you, fast like you, but it's hard.
He got an issue with Big Dirk and Dirk. He got an issue with Bonnie because he feel like he loyal to Dirk and them. Yeah, that's a valid ass point. Hold on, I like that. Let me see something. Yeah. That's a valid point right there. That's a valid point, man.
Not the heart. And while I've seen a lot of comments, it's some truth in astrology. Yeah, Muslims don't believe in astrology, but most Aries men's is greedy. I can't speak it. Well, my mama, she count too. You know what I mean? They focused on that dollar. I don't know if all of them like that, but
My man throw the Illuminati under the bus, Big Dirk under the bus, Lil Dirk under the bus, Lil Vonnie under the bus, his mother under the bus. He still got no pick.
it's some truth to that. Yeah, Muslims don't believe in astrology at all, but it's some truth to it, and that's a fact.
so the people asking this, man. I gotta ask what the people asking. Hey, make sure y'all hit this cash out, man, because I'm asking them these
Hit
questions.
the cash out.
They
Hit the
saying
like
that
button.
if you would have got the money from Dirk and Bonnie, would you still be coming out? Would we ever heard of this back door from Vaughn?
What y'all think his answer gonna be, man? Can I get a couple people to drop it in the chat? What y'all think his answer gonna be? If he would have got this money, would we ever heard about this back door with Dirk and Vaughn? Can I get somebody in the chat? What y'all think? Nobody? God dang.
No, I would be bogus because they paid the ransom. They paid the ransom. This is what Islam says. No, that they wouldn't.
So, if they would have paid the money, he would have said something he felt as though he would have been bogus. This nigga's crazy, man.
It's wrong for you to expose your brother.
Wait. So you saying you would have swept it up? So you saying you would have turned a blind eye to it? You would have had to?
Listen. Even because I snapped from the beginning. My mother told me, don't never let nobody know what you're thinking. I snapped from the beginning. So guess what? 6 months or a year after I didn't snap. Hey, where you at? Come on.
Hey, what y'all think his backlash gonna be for this situation, man? Y'all think he gonna face any type of backlash for this? Like something might happen to him type shit?
Yeah, man. I'm finna come back out there. I'm finna take a video inside of rehab. Man, I was tripping and woo and then go shoot something down in 4K trade. All this to support the lie. You know what I mean? Because you got to cover your brother, whether he right or you wrong. You don't expose your brother's sins just like you don't want your sins exposed. Don't expose your brother. Islam say if you kill somebody, you can forgive them or give us your life or pay the family the blood money.
But you ain't Von blood family. Why would the blood money go to you instead of Von family in the first place? Then two, what kind of I don't know, man. Can somebody tell me, is he telling the truth about what he's saying, man?
So pay the family the blood money. There, I'm gonna get a name of Big Ali down from Muslim Max University. This man had the nerve to tell me he wasn't even my blood nephew, as if that got something to do with anything.
It do.
You know, you gonna be all this. He ain't even your blood. Y'all ain't even blood. Y'all ain't even blood. Is you stupid? You know what I mean? Trying to justify, and I ain't gonna say justify, but like, why is you going this extra mile about somebody that you ain't even blood related to?
No, why you pressing about getting some money or revealing or snitching about everything? Talk about you supposed to get the blood money and you ain't his family. You ain't blood family.
You know what I mean? And that's just wrong, man. Y'all got busted. Y'all got caught. The report stand on Islam, but guess what? Allah gonna punish them. I don't care if they get away with it here. They ain't gonna get away with it in the next life. This is a fact. They not gonna get away with it in the next life. They gonna get away with it here because the music industry runs the federal system.
Now see, he linking shit right there. Talking about the music system, the music industry controlling the federal system. It's all true, but he trying to use that to pull his point in because he looking bad. He looking bad. He talk about he did that shit for some blood money and shit, man. That's some crazy shit to even come out and say.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
This is what I want.
Hey, when they do that, you got to go out and come back in. I try to call your phone. Ask him about Silk and his murder. All right, we're going to get to all that, man. This ain't about Silk right now, man. We talking about, look, Von them, man. We going to get into Silk, man. Hey, look, Silk don't know, but y'all don't even know who Silk is, man. Y'all act like Silk ducking them or something. Y'all don't even know him. That's the man's father, bro. Let me go ahead and work this number, bro. I'm gonna ask him about all that, man. I'm gonna ask him about everything, man. Trust me, man. I'm gonna ask him about everything. You ain't. It's no table will be unturned. You can hear me?
Hey, look, hold on. We gonna go to Trap Lil Ross shit right quick, cause Ross was saying some little slick shit too earlier. I was watching his shit. I'm gonna go to Trap Lil Ross right quick. See what these guys say on it. This joint right here.
Believe this, okay? This story has been going absolutely crazy for the past day or so, and as a King Von expert myself, we're just gonna have to get to the bottom of it together.
Shout out to Trap Lil Ross. I got on my Trap Lil glasses, now I'm faking. These my Clark Kents. You know what I'm saying? I go Superman on this shit. But anyway, we're going to see what Trap Lil Ross got to say on the situation.
Okay, so there's been a whole bunch of things that have been going down, and like let's just get straight into it.
Get to the shit then.
This is the man in question, OTF.
Hit the like button, take a shot, man. I'm not taking a shot for every like. I didn't say no shit like that. I say hit the like button and take a shot if you got some shit to take a shot with. Hit the like button, take a puff. I didn't say I didn't say that.
Vonnie. He's a name that's come up quite frequently ever since Lil Durk's murder for hire trial went down. But this is actually somebody that has apparently been a very close friend of Durk and Vonnie. I've heard rumors that he might be Von's cousin or Durk's cousin, but I'm honestly not sure if that's entirely true.
So he came around. It seemed like saying that. It seemed like Durk was only letting this nigga around because Von vouched for him as his cousin, because Von knew his father was close with his father.
True. But a lot of crazy information has been spreading about him. But I just want to show you how close he was to Durk and Von. I mean, so he appeared various times with Durk and Von at really pivotal moments in their careers. I mean, this is a video that was circulating from 2019, apparently showing Durk and Vonnie and King Von himself at a mall. So these guys were apparently extremely close. He was somebody that was clearly very involved in the daily goings on with OTF, Only the Family, you know, Lil Durk's entertainment group / gang, depending on.
Von little ass hot. You'd been walking around like that in DC, boy, you was getting bagged. Police gonna pull up on you ASAP. Soon as they see you reaching the tunnel.
Who you believe. And
but Atlanta, you probably have to worry about that.
And clearly, this was somebody with a lot of clout and a lot of pull when it came to the Only the Family, you know, behind closed doors running of the operation. So this was a famous clip that's been going around quite a lot in the past of apparently OTF Vonnie alongside King Von shopping for chains at Icebox. Now, this was a very infamous situation where King Von had frequently visited Icebox to acquire a number of O-Block branded chains, obviously O-Block being his.
Now, that right there is Buka 600 for those of y'all who don't know. T Grizzly is facing some allegations of some wild things about his manager / auntie and her untimely deletion. Buka 600 is supposed to be close friends or at least in the same gang with the guy who did that. This is how wild Chicagoans, what's my man named J Man, the Chicagoans, this how wild they get.
Gang. Yeah, I don't think O-Block even got to the point where it had become a record label, or you could even say that. But, you know, Vonnie was allegedly there. I mean, you got guys wearing Not From 63rd shirts in there. And apparently Vonnie was actually there. I've heard people talking about Vonnie actually being there to make sure that King Von didn't get ripped off to handle the money. You know, they're saying he's the big boss. And, I mean, let's listen to the clip and just hear how this all went down.
Listen, we all know it's expensive out here. That's why Chime is the most loved bank.
Hey, man. Just look at him, man. Let's go over there. What up, bro? Boss, you good? My boy. Let's go.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in.
Saying he's the money man.
But how much money is he trying to spend today?
Nah, we climbing the ladder.
Yeah.
That's why the dude was saying that they should stop letting them record them when they come in no jumper with their hitters with them. Because if Lil Durk was in there, he'd be even tied to all this, even though in reality he still kind of is tied to all of it.
Yeah.
That's the I'm Not From 63rd shirt.
Yeah. You're the big boss?
Oh no, she's international sales. She just does international sales. This is our no, that's the big boss.
That's the big boss? How are you?
So look, he was a serious member. He was seriously involved in what was going on with OTF and O-Block and all of that kind of stuff. He was the man who allegedly booked the hotels for the hit on Lil Pap. So obviously, you know, if you've been living under a rock, obviously, I'm sure you followed the fact that essentially King Von got killed by one of Quando Rondo's friend. King Von tried to swing on Quando.
Now, Lil Tim did shoot him, but somehow it got wrote up on the paperwork as the police of Atlanta killed King Von. And that's crazy to me because you got Lil Tim out here claiming the body, but then you got the police covering for him. So in conspiracy theory land, a lot of the stuff Vonnie father was saying do make sense.
Rondo after you know, a whole bunch of online beefing between Durk's crew and Youngboy's crew. Quando signed to Youngboy, and it was really this fight with Quando Rondo that ended up leading to King Von being shot dead by Quando's close right-hand man, Lil Tim, you know, a known demon in Savannah, Georgia, where Quando's from, you know, a serious rolling 60s Crips out there that they're involved with. And ultimately, this created, you know, the Slide for Von campaign. There was an alleged Get Back campaign that was essentially just vowing to get revenge for Von being killed after starting this fight. And according to some, you know, according to the feds behind the scenes, it was OTF Vonnie who had paid for the shooter's hotel. It was OTF Vonnie who had organized this entire trip.
So, from what the father saying, as smart as his son is, he said any scammer, which lets you know his son is one of them Atlanta scammer type dudes. He said any low-level scammer would know not to make certain purchases with certain cards, and that you would just go get a prepaid card and load the money onto it, make the purchases with that. Well, they're saying that this guy did it the sloppiest way he could so it could lead back to Lil Durk. And this is a part of, I'm guessing, his way to try to get out the situation.
To California. And look, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Just finding out the fact that Lil Durk had actually flown to Los Angeles and he was in the city when Lil Pab got killed, to me, that on its own is a bit of a smoking gun. But OTF Von...
Yeah. I don't want the one you hear. I want the one I paid for. Yeah.
He allegedly paid for the shooter's hotel. He allegedly used a credit card that was mentioned in the indictment called OTF Credit Card 2 to rent a hotel room for the crew that was supposed to kill Quando Rondo. The hotel was the Universal City Hotel. OTF Vonnie allegedly personally provided guns and ski masks to the killers, and the rented BMW and stolen Infiniti with fake license plates was also provided by him too, allegedly.
Man, how they get out of LA stealing cars and shit? These niggas was going ham to catch Quando Rondo and them. They stealing cars out there. They flying hitmen out there. Dirk flying out there allegedly to make sure the job get done. Then you got to think about this. You don't do nothing, as you clearly could see how the West Coast has been exposing themselves due to no jumper. They clearly work very structured over there. So you're not coming over there to do no hit and gangland territory, and you don't got a clear sanction from some gang leader in the area. And I think that's why WAC 100 was quick to come out and denounce it. Now, I know they say that happened kind of on the Crip side of town, but WAC 100 and Big U was like Debo, and Debo, little homie that he was locked up with, that he smacked upside the head. It's like them two together. WAC 100 being Debo, but not WAC 100 being a little homie, Big U being Debo. So I do believe that with this happening on that side of the states, I do believe that it had to be sanctioned by one of them two, or at least somebody connected to them, because there's no way they just flew out there, did some hot ass shit like that in gang territory. And nah, that shit ain't going down like that.
Okay, but it's not just that. There's new information that's actually been coming out that I've not really seen a lot of people talk about. Allegedly, he took a female with him on the private jet, right? Allegedly, he took a female with him on this private jet that had apparently been chartered to fly, to fly Lil Durk inexplicably to be present in the city when this hit went down. Obviously, a number of other people, they made it. I believe either I think they flew to San Diego, or they flew out to California and then kind of drove, between cities to get back over to Chicago. But essentially, the rumors are that he actually took a female with him, and this has been doing the rounds in Chiracology in the past few days. This girl apparently was at the hotel that OTF Vonnie booked using the OTF credit card, and these are images that she posted allegedly that kind of gave the game away a little.
Man, it was too many leaky faucets in this situation, man. You got the girl taking pictures, she leaving a digital paper trail. You got niggas using fucking credit cards with the company, not cash. Y'all could have did all this shit with cash. Why y'all do with the company credit cards?
Bit and let people know that she was present. There's pictures of her circulating on Chiracology, and it's not really a great look. So
you know how fast the internet work? They probably already found this lady whole profile, everything.
Apparently this girl was actually with OTF Vonnie and was on the private jet with him and Lil Durk, flying into California to oversee this alleged murder for hire. People are liking the look of her, to be honest. People are saying they need to find her Twitter for research purposes. And I'm pretty sure the feds will also be doing their research into this person too. But yeah, unfortunately, Vonnie's prints are all over this murder for hire. It's even been claimed that he was actually the driver of the white BMW. He was the primary driver of this, very fly-looking white BMW that was used in the incident. Booking the hotel, purchasing the firearms, acquiring the vehicles. It's really damning.
Man, why you gotta do all that? You supposed to have them dudes drive in on that day, do what they had to do, drive out that day, fly from somewhere else. It wasn't supposed to be none of that other shit. You got niggas on probation flying from Chicago to LA to do a hit and then flying back to Chicago. That was some crazy, goofy shit, man.
Evidence. And honestly, it's not surprising. It's not surprising that the situation has gotten so serious. So Vonnie was obviously charged in this indictment. He was mentioned specifically in here.
So when I was saying Vonnie is cuz, this is what I was saying. Vonnie is known as cuz. So when you heard him, his father say that King Von said, I was telling Von that only people that could hurt him is the people close to him. And King Von allegedly replied, only person close to me is cuz. He was talking about that dude's son.
Kayvon Landon Grant, age 28, aka Cuz or Vonnie of Atlanta. He was referenced in there very specifically. You know, it's there in black and white. You know, you can say free Dirk, you can say that you really hope that he doesn't go down for this, but at the end of the day, all these names are in the indictment and there's a whole lot of things. So he was charged with a number of things: conspiracy to commit murder, accessory to murder, possession of a firearm, use of a firearm during a violent crime, attempted murder, tampering with the evidence or concealment, and gang-related charges. Very, very serious charges, very serious situations, a lot of speculation about the exact role that he might be playing in the trial. Now, DMs have circulated in the last week that I've seen. These are apparent, maybe DM's not quite the right word, but these are alleged, I guess, iMessages or text messages for Kayvon Grant. So this has been going around saying apparently he'd been looking to take a plea deal. These are leaked messages between him and allegedly a close friend that were shared by D Thang, which is Lil Durk's brother, baby mother, Fat. Now, Vonnie was reportedly transferred from MDC Los Angeles, which obviously is, you know, infamous jail in downtown Los Angeles, where a few famous people are being kept. Apparently, Big U's there, Brick Baby, free Brick Baby, of course. Yeah. These text messages have been circulating with him apparently hoping to get some sort of plea deal. So let me just move myself to the other side of the screen for you there. So this says, K Grant, Salams Abu, this is my jail number. If you need to get in contact, send me a message here. Inshallah, I'll call you this week. Just now able to get everything on point. Love. Salams, it's all good. Do you have the situation under control? K Grant, yep. I'm trying to plea out. So I guess I'm trying to plea out for a 32, which is the base for a murder for hire. Okay.
Damn, he trying to plead for 32 years, man. Max is 43. 2 points for the plea, 1 point for early plea, 2 points for no background, 27. It's 5 to 7 years. Man.
Hey, we've got a little guest. We've got a little guest on the stream. Forgot to shut my door. I don't know if this character has any information on any murders for hire. He's a pretty high-ranking hitman in the Trap Law gang. But yeah, that's just a little Easter egg for you. So he says he's trying to plea out for a 32, which is the base for an M. Now, some people have said, I've seen some stuff on Reddit that's saying he's not talking about 32 years. He's talking about 32 as like a category of sentencing that applies to this. He's saying max is 43, which is life. I should get 2 points for a plea, 1 point for an early plea, 2 points for no background. 27 is 5 to 7 years. Hopefully, inshallah, it's better than that. I can't go to trial. I might get an elbow. I don't want them to do me like them other boys. Now, when he says them other boys, I'm assuming he's referring to, the O Block 6, the number of people.
Or he could be talking about Dirk and the rest of the niggas that's locked up out there with them. Because they probably facing elbows. They said they had the death penalty on the line for Lil Durk ass.
That went down for FBG Duck's murder. A bunch of guys from O Block, including famous rapper Moo Wop, as well as a bunch of other guys that have been associated with King Von and the O Block gang. And he's saying he's not trying to go out like them, man. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean snitching. But if you see what's said here, you got it under control if you take a plea. You got it under control. If you take a plea, everyone else has to take a plea because you're accepting responsibility, meaning you're telling what your role is in it. But you can.
That's why I was saying taking a plea and snitching don't mean you going home. It just is admitting your role in the shit.
Come home tomorrow if you let them know about Von. And you have me and Fat to support you now.
So whoever in there basically telling him that if he do that, he going to be snitching. But if he tell about the King Von shit, which the father is talking about, I guess they felt like he would have got let out instantly. And they saying if somebody got an issue with you doing that, we gonna stand tall together. You know what I'm saying?
This has been poured over. A lot of people have kind of looked very deeply into these messages. They've read very deeply into these messages, and they're inferring a lot from these messages. Okay, they're inferring a lot. It's unclear exactly what this means. Now, look, I don't want to anger any of the gangsters in the audience. I know this has been a very contentious issue when it comes to me and my channel, my opinions. That some people seem to come to my channel. If you come to my second channel, you're here for my opinions. Some people don't like to hear my opinions. Now, if you want to talk about in terms of the YSL trial, Gunna, Young Thug. Now, Young Thug has Young Thug's made it clear to the entire world that taking a plea, like Gunna did, means that you're a snitch. Gunna plead out. He ended up getting out of jail before Young Thug, and he was tarnished as a snitch just for taking a plea. He didn't tell on anybody. He didn't point anybody out. He simply...
That's not true. Gunna took a plea and said out his own mouth that YSL was a gang, which directly conflicted with Young Thug's defense that YSL was not a gang. That's why people had an issue with Gunna taking a plea, saying that YSL is a gang, forcing Thug to have to plead guilty to the shit he pled guilty to.
He accepted the plea and said, yes, YSL's a gang, I'm in the gang, I'm going to take the plea. Now, Young Thug took a plea as well. There's an insane double standard, and I really think that a lot of the hate that's been put on Gunna is really just kind of straight hater stuff. He got out before Young Thug. He's got more motion than Young Thug right now. And, you could easily say the same thing about Young Thug. And every time I bring that up in front of some street dudes, some demons, they get all quiet and very flustered and very annoyed. Look, Gunna took a plea. Thug took a plea. I don't think taking a plea necessarily makes you a rat, but a lot of people are taking this further and suggesting that, it depends what sort of plea you take, right? And I'm not saying every plea is the same. I'm not saying no pleas make you a rat. I'm not saying that every plea makes you a rat. Maybe it's a case-by-case situation. I don't personally believe Gunna's a rat, but a lot of people in the mid a rat. OTF Nut and Fat calling Vonnie a rat. They put the rat emoji over him in this picture, a group picture with Von and his with Dirk and his fam.
So this is the alleged picture right here that's causing this big ass ripple in the internet. Got this man snitching on his son. Got this man snitching on the Illuminati. And this is the picture. He basically saying that because his son wanted to cop the plea and tell his part, and people put this picture up calling him a rat. He like, well, since y'all gonna call my son a rat, I'm finna tell everything. But then he turned around and say he telling everything because the ransom and the money wasn't paid.
Family. Now, people are saying Vonnie was, in this post at least, it says Vonnie was the cousin of King Von. When you search his name on BOP, it says not in custody.
Wow.
Now, the reaction of this on Reddit has been pretty fierce. Okay, people are saying if Vonnie's telling, this case is case closed for Lil Durk. Between the people that got caught for the Dump Street cases, which is the whole other murder for hire situation that Durk hasn't been formally charged with, but it has been brought up in an effort to deny his bail. They're saying too many dudes are involved for this not to go sideways for Durk.
Yeah,
right? That lifestyle
true.
he had them OTF dudes live in is either going to make them stay solid out of loyalty or flip cuz because they were spoiled and can't.
Nah, the more people involved, the more chance it is that shit get goofy, man.
Stomach the huge downgrade to a cell. Now, my opinion on that is different. Now, realistically, yeah, I feel like Durk probably, it seemed like he really had his killers, microphone killers, I'm sure, but he had his crew, he had his OTF family living good, private jets, luxury jewels, luxury cars, sliding in BMWs. He had them living good, but really, as a few years of living good, is that enough lifestyle to let you just throw your life away and sit and spend 55 years in jail? Now, for someone like Muwop, it may well have been.
Muwop ass was trying to get out of there, trying to get out of O Block. But Muwop had a little bit of motion. Muwop would have went up as a rapper if he could rap. I don't really think bro could rap like that. I just think he had the image and had the credibility.
For someone like C Murder, these are the guys that got huge football numbers in the murder of FBG Duck. That was enough. But look, I'm a civilian gang, all right? I bang 12, okay? And you know what I'm saying?
I bang 12.
Realistically, it'd be easy for me to say, look, I would tell in those circumstances, but I'm not in those situations. And the reason why I'm not in those situations, I don't allow myself to be in those situations. I don't commit crime. Tell me any more information about what they're up to, because I want absolutely no parts in that. Now, a lot of people are saying, damn, Vonnie might have been the snitch the whole time. OTF Jam needs an apology.
And we haven't heard nothing from Jam people saying that this situation is either yay or nay. Like, Jam could have easily came out and said, well, I told y'all that I wasn't the snitch. It was somebody else, and put it on Vonnie. But, we ain't heard nothing from Jam.
People saying Jam is the original snitch, but Vonnie got flipped recently if he's snitching. Okay, people are saying one of the shooters must be informing. If I was Dirk, I would take the 20 to 30-year plea offer. There's no way of beating this if the organizer, one of the shooters, and the LA native who dropped the address are all snitching. So, look. People saying, I don't know why they expected him to be a real stand-up dude. People saying, real shit, he was just a manager. I always thought it was crazy as hell when I went to his page and every picture was covering his face. He might as well not post them and be the first ones to rat. Now, there's a lot of other pieces of information circulating, but basically Reddit has just been ablaze with people calling Vonnie a rat. Okay, this image has just circulated absolutely everywhere. Everybody's posting this. Everybody's saying it is over with. Okay, if they got a rat, the case is over with. All right. People saying, look, Vonnie never looked like a street dude. He just looked like he had the brains to be a manager or something. They putting someone like that in charge of getting a hit done was the dumbest.
And they put somebody in their business that ain't even from Chicago. Vonnie is from Atlanta. They put somebody in their business that ain't from Chicago and don't live like they was living. He ain't really their man. You know what I'm saying?
Thing ever. Of course he's going to flip on them. Literally, he didn't. Literally, I thought he was. Literally, what I thought he was. I didn't know he was even from Chicago, right? People saying, I couldn't believe he was involved in that hit. So look, this is somebody that they've got involved on the business end.
Oh, yeah. I got to make a run. I'm going to jump back on live a little later, probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock. We're going to jump on live and pick up again. Y'all come back and check me out. Thank y'all for coming. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button on your way out, please. Like and subscribe one time. We're going to be back on again at 9 o'clock. I got to make a quick run. I'm going to catch y'all next time. We're going to pick up where we left off on this Trap Lord joint. So I will be back at 9 o'clock.